In the wild, survival is never guaranteed. Every day is a contest for food, territory, dominance, and life itself. Some animals rely on camouflage to avoid conflict. Others use speed to escape it. But some creatures have evolved a very different strategy: aggression. These are the animals that attack first, defend fiercely, and refuse to back down, even against opponents much larger than themselves. In some species, aggression secures food. In others, it protects territory, mates, or offspring. And in the harshest environments on Earth, aggression can mean the difference between survival and death. These animals are not evil. They are not cruel. They are simply built to respond with force. And in the wild, force is often what keeps you alive. Today, we're counting down the most aggressive animals in the wild. At 10, the wolverine. Small in size but legendary in attitude, the wolverine is one of the toughest mammals on Earth. Wolverines live in cold northern forests, mountain regions, and tundra across North America, Europe, and Asia. They thrive in isolated wilderness, where snow blankets the ground for much of the year. Despite their fearsome reputation, wolverines usually weigh only 20 to 40 pounds and grow to about 3 feet long. Wolverines live in brutal environments where food is limited and winter lasts for months. In those conditions, backing down can mean starvation. That's why wolverines are known to defend carcasses from wolves, challenge predators larger than themselves, and fight relentlessly for food and territory. Their aggression is fueled by necessity. They are solitary, territorial, and extremely protective of any resource they claim. In snowy wilderness, even a single carcass can mean survival. Fun fact: wolverines have powerful jaws and teeth strong enough to crush frozen bones. Wolverines have been known to drive away predators several times their size. 9. The honey badger, nature's most fearless animal. If there were a world championship for refusing to back down, the honey badger might win every time. Honey badgers live across Africa, the Middle East, and parts of India, inhabiting savannas, dry forests, scrublands, and semi-desert regions. They usually weigh between 20 and 35 pounds, with short, muscular bodies and thick skin. Why they are aggressive. Honey badgers are famous for attacking animals far larger than themselves, including snakes, wild dogs, leopards, and sometimes even lions. Their aggression is both defensive and opportunistic. They fight to protect themselves, but they also fight for food with incredible boldness. Their thick, loose skin helps protect them from bites, and it allows them to twist around and bite an attacker, even while being held. They don't bluff, they commit. Honey badgers can survive venomous snake bites that would kill many animals. A honey badger's skin is so loose that even if grabbed, it can turn and bite back. 8. The hippopotamus. At first glance, the hippopotamus looks calm, lazy, even peaceful. That illusion disappears the moment it charges. Hippos live in rivers, lakes, and wetlands across sub-Saharan Africa, spending most of the day submerged in water. Adult males can weigh up to 4,000 pounds, with massive jaws capable of opening nearly 150 degrees. Hippos are intensely territorial, especially in water. If a person, animal, or boat enters what a hippo considers its space, it may attack without warning. Their aggression is driven by territorial defense, competition between males, protection of calves, and stress from close encounters. Despite their bulk, hippos can run surprisingly fast on land and move explosively in shallow water. Their attacks are sudden, violent, and often devastating. Hippos can run nearly 20 miles per hour on land. Hippos are responsible for more human deaths in Africa than many large predators. 7. The saltwater crocodile. Few animals combine power, patience, and aggression like the saltwater crocodile. Saltwater crocodiles live in rivers, estuaries, coastal waters, mangroves, and wetlands across northern Australia and Southeast Asia. Large males can exceed 20 feet in length and weigh over 2,000 pounds. Saltwater crocodiles are highly territorial and intensely dominant. Large males defend stretches of river and may attack rival crocodiles, other animals, livestock, and humans. Their aggression is closely tied to territory and opportunity. They don't waste energy chasing prey. Instead, they wait with absolute stillness until the perfect moment, then launch with shocking force. When they strike, it's fast, direct, and overwhelmingly violent. Saltwater crocodiles have the strongest bite force ever recorded in a living animal. A saltwater crocodile can burst from the water with enough force to drag down prey almost instantly. 6. The Cape buffalo is not a predator, but it is one of the most feared animals in Africa. Cape buffalo roam sub-Saharan African savannas, floodplains, woodlands, and grasslands, usually staying close to water sources. Adult males can weigh over 1,500 pounds, with thick necks, powerful shoulders, and horns that form a heavy shield over the forehead. Cape buffalo have a reputation for being dangerously unpredictable. When threatened, cornered, or wounded, they may charge suddenly, refuse to retreat, or circle back and attack from cover. Their aggression is especially feared because they do not always act like prey animals. Instead of fleeing, they often confront danger head-on. Herds may even work together to defend one another. Buffalo herds have been seen turning back to rescue herd members from predators. Cape buffalo are considered one of Africa's Big Five most dangerous animals. So far, we've seen animals that defend territory, food, and survival with raw violence. But the next creatures take aggression to an even higher level. Some are driven by constant hunger, some by overwhelming strength, and one by a kind of rage so intense it seems almost unreal. Now the countdown gets serious. 5. The Tasmanian devil. The Tasmanian devil is small, stocky, and famous for one thing: pure aggression. Tasmanian devils live in Tasmania, in forests, coastal scrublands, farmland edges, and open woodland habitats. They usually weigh between 13 and 26 pounds, with strong jaws, muscular shoulders, and a compact body built for fighting. Tasmanian devils are highly competitive scavengers and opportunistic hunters. Their aggression is driven by food, survival, and competition. When feeding, they display loud screams, snarling, lunging, and violent biting. Even young devils fight each other fiercely at feeding sites. Their aggression helps establish dominance and secure meals. Their behavior looks chaotic, but it serves a purpose. In the wild, hesitation means losing food. Tasmanian devils have one of the strongest bite forces relative to body size among mammals. Their terrifying screams are used to intimidate rivals at feeding sites. 4. The elephant. The African elephant is the largest land animal alive, and when it becomes aggressive, almost nothing can stop it. African elephants live across savannas, forests, wetlands, and grasslands throughout sub-Saharan Africa. Adult males can weigh up to 13,000 pounds, making them the heaviest land mammals on Earth. Elephants are intelligent and social, but they can become extremely dangerous when protecting calves, defending their herd, challenging rivals, or in males entering must, a hormone-driven state linked to heightened aggression. A charging elephant is one of the most terrifying sights in nature. It combines speed, momentum, intelligence, and overwhelming size. What makes elephants especially dangerous is that their aggression may come from emotional triggers, not just predation or territory. Elephants can communicate through low-frequency sounds and ground vibrations. Male elephants in must experience testosterone levels many times higher than normal, making them far more aggressive. 3. The polar bear. In the frozen north, aggression takes a different form. It becomes cold, relentless, and hungry. Polar bears inhabit the Arctic regions of North America, Europe, and Asia, relying on sea ice for hunting and movement. Adult males can weigh between 900 and 1,500 pounds, though some exceed that. Polar bears live in one of the harshest environments on Earth, where food is limited and survival depends on seizing opportunity. Their aggression comes from extreme hunger, competition for food, defense of territory, and protection of cubs. Unlike many predators, polar bears may actively investigate humans as potential prey, especially in food-scarce conditions. Their aggression is shaped by the brutal demands of Arctic survival. Polar bears can smell prey from miles away, even through snow and ice. A hungry polar bear may travel vast distances in search of a single meal. 2. The lion, the dominant enforcer. The lion is not just a predator, it is a symbol of dominance, habitat, and location. Lions live mainly in African savannas, grasslands, and open woodlands, with a small, isolated population in India. Size adult male lions can weigh up to 420 pounds, while females are lighter, but incredibly agile and lethal. Why they are aggressive? Lions are aggressive for many reasons: defending territory, protecting cubs, competing for pride control, securing food, eliminating rivals. Male lions often fight brutally for control of prides, and these battles can end in severe injury or death. Lionesses are highly aggressive when hunting or defending young. When threatened, lions do not hesitate to confront intruders with overwhelming force. Their aggression is social, strategic, and deeply tied to power. Fun fact: a lion's roar can be heard up to 5 miles away. Did you know? Male lions may kill rival cubs after taking over a pride, forcing females back into breeding condition. 1. The mosquito. The most aggressive animal on this list is not the biggest, not the strongest, not the loudest. It is tiny, and it kills on a scale almost nothing else can match. Mosquitoes live almost everywhere on Earth, especially in warm, humid regions, wetlands, forests, and areas with standing water. Most mosquitoes are only a few millimeters long. Female mosquitoes bite because they need blood to produce eggs. That drive makes them persistent, opportunistic, and highly effective at locating targets. What makes them the most dangerous is not just the bite, but what comes with it. Mosquitoes transmit deadly diseases such as malaria, dengue, Zika, yellow fever, West Nile virus. Their aggression is biological necessity, but its impact is enormous. No lion, crocodile, or bear kills as many humans as the mosquito. Only female mosquitoes bite. The mosquito is considered the deadliest animal in human history because of the diseases it spreads. Aggression in the wild is not random. It is not cruelty. It is not evil. It is survival, sharpened into behavior. For some animals, aggression protects territory. For others, it secures food. And for many, it keeps rivals, predators, and threats at a distance. From the screaming fury of the Tasmanian devil, to the unstoppable charge of the elephant, to the silent and deadly persistence of the mosquito. These animals remind us that in nature, the most dangerous force is not always size or strength. Sometimes, it's the will to never back down.